Alrighty guys, welcome back to the best swing trading channel on YouTube. I hope you guys are all having a great and amazing day today. Now in today's live stream, today's video, we are going to be talking about some of the stocks that we are swing trading, my mindsets, pretty much everything right now about swing trading, how right now we have grown a $100 account all the way up to over about near and around $700, which is absolutely incredible. I just want to make sure we are good. I just sent the link to the course members. If you guys want to learn how to swing trade, click that link down below, the swing trading masterclass. You guys can learn how to trade, learn my strategies, my mindset, as well as we have course only live streams. So check that out. I want to make sure we are good to rock and roll here. We should be I just want to make sure we are good here because I might have forgot. Yes, we are good. Alrighty, guys. So hope you guys are all having a great day. We're gonna just wait a minute or two. I do want to pull up YouTube. Make sure there's no audio issues. If you guys want to give me a huge thumbs up, if you guys can hear me, that will mean a lot to me. But yeah, guys. So let's dive into this. So stock number one, what stock are we looking at here for this upcoming week? Well, actually, as of today, we are looking at TS here. TS, you guys will see, does have some support on that 200-day moving average line, possibly looking for a trade near and around 31.81. We'll see what happens with this one. I threw it up on my watch list to see if we can get some trades on it. But obviously, if we can get in, that would be great. We're going to set an alert so we are notified at that price. Boom. And then we are good to rock and roll. So TS, obviously looking to see if we can get some support on that moving average lines. Like we've seen in the past, that old support. Starting to see if we can get some new support here as well. This one here, RMBS, we took a nice, beautiful trade on this thing. It popped up all the way from about 62 to about 67 using that 90-day moving average line as some support. Great trade. This was about a 9% or about an 8% return, which is pretty solid in the matter of about 3 days, which is great. So RMBS, we took a trade on, which is absolutely great. We have that great upward trend. It's used those moving average lines in the past as support, which is absolutely fantastic. So hopped in on this one, nice small profit. We'll see if it continues to get some more buying pressure here. And obviously, guys, if you guys have any questions, by all means, ask them in the chat room or in the comments. Yeah. All right, next one here, Adobe, ADBE. You guys will see this was literally textbook trade. What we look for, or at least for my strategy, one, upward trend. We love finding stocks that have upward buying pressure. So you guys will see we have this great upward trend. On top of it, look at this. We have these moving average lines, the 90 and the 200. But recently, Adobe has absolutely loved to use the 90, this blue line, as some support, right? It comes in contact once, we got buying pressure, comes in contact again, we got buying pressure. We hopped in, we got a great execution on this trade. Now it's already popped up, all the way up to old support, which has tendencies to act as new resistance, which is a textbook swing trade. These small profits, a lot of people with swing trading try to hit these home run trades of 10, 20, 30, 40% returns. For me, I love base hits. I am completely happy with a 5% return, 2% return. If I can do that every single day, I'm making a ton of money, especially compounded. Even with a small account of $100, if you compound 5%, 2% every single day, that will add up to thousands of dollars over the course of the year. So, start small, just hit those base hits rather than home runs, and just start that process. Now, you guys will see great upward trend. On top of that, recently, what I've noticed with Adobe, just thinking, is every time Adobe has had a bad month, right, where the stock has sold off in the month, it's always followed by a green month, which is pretty interesting, pretty solid pattern recognition there. But Adobe, great trade here. Next one here, BLNK. We sold our profits on this one. If you guys know, of, if you guys were paying attention in the live or in the latest live stream for course members, you guys know we hopped out of BLNK. And the reason why is because BLNK went from $2.77 all the way up to $3.22. This was like a 15% return in the matter of literally a single day. And the reason why we got buying pressure, one is it had some support there. You guys will see it comes in contact. We got buying pressure, and then it sold off, and then recently we're actually getting a breakdown of that support. But this was an absolute great trade. It was almost more of a day trade because of how fast the stock was going. But the thing about of a stock being this volatile is just as fast as these stocks go up, this went up about 15%. Just as fast as they go up, they go back down. So you got to be on it about taking profits. And yes, we could have probably done a trailing stop, which might have been better. But the reason why we just took our profits is base hits, like we were just talking about. We're not trying to have those 40% returns where this thing goes up to this moving average line. Obviously, that would have been great. You could have done a trailing stop loss to see if it pushes up that high. But, 15% in one day, you're going to have selling pressure. Another stock here was CWAN. Textbook support on that moving average line. Hopped in, great trade. We're only up like 30 cents. But this one here was definitely one where you understand that like this type of stock doesn't move that much. And what I mean by this is the highs are at $21. So that's only, $2 $2 for it to go up to highs. So you're not looking to make, you're not looking to make 8%, 15% like we were talking about. This one here, we're just trying to see if we can get this to $20. Obviously, stop loss below 18. So we're risking $1 to make $2. Decent risk and reward. Obviously, we would have liked something a little better, but you get played the hands you're dealt. Palantir, PLTR, hopped in. The reason why is we have this great trend line you guys can see, and it does have some resistance at that moving average line. You guys will see old support has tendencies to act as new. Old support has tendencies to act as new resistance. So as that stock falls below it, hits that trend line, it comes up to that 90-day moving average line. We hopped out. Great trade. And obviously, this one here we did with our small account, which was a pretty solid return, surprisingly. But from $15.80 all the way up to about almost $17, was a great trade, setting stops below, $14.95. So you're virtually risking about 80 cents to make about $2, which is a solid, decent risk and reward. Obviously, you guys know we're in on Disney. We're actually looking to sell if it breaks down of that 200-day moving average line, or that 90-day moving average line. Excuse me. Obviously, Disney hasn't been doing great. We took a trade at $82 like a month ago, right on that moving average line. So we hopped in. I mean, it's one of these stocks where I'm very confident that we'll get buying pressure up to 110, but it's just a matter of waiting now. It's like in putting money into Disney, especially if you guys have a small account, it could take a couple of months to grow it. So I personally would rather sell out of Disney, make a couple bucks. It's like $6 a share. I'm up on. Make $6 a share, and then use the profits for another trade like TS or one of these types of trades. So that's kind of what I am thinking as of right now. But these were all of the stocks that I'm looking at, guys. If you guys have any questions, by all means, ask them in the group chat or ask them in the comments. We can pull some stocks up if you guys want me to look at any questions you may have when it comes with trading or swing trading. A lot of people ask me and they say, Carter, how often do you trade? I trade when there's opportunity. I could trade every single day. I could trade once a week. There's been plenty of weeks where I haven't found a play. And the reason why is because I'm choosing quality stocks over quantity. I don't want to trade every single stock that has some potential. I want to trade the stocks like RMBS that I am very confident in that we're going to get some buying pressure. We have upward trend, heavy support. I'm going to trade stocks like Adobe, blue chip play, textbook, understanding that this thing has that tendencies. And obviously always just adjusting my stop loss. How do you set up moving average lines? Very, very simple. Great question. There's a couple of ways you can do it. The first way is going down on the bottom here to EMA. If you click that, it'll pop up some moving average lines. Another way is going to this gear icon, this chart management, and you're going to go to indicators. Now this is on Moomoo. Whatever broker you guys choose, have different ways, but all of them are relatively the same. But you guys will see I have EMA checked, and I have the 90 and 200. Obviously, you guys can change the color, whatever you guys want to do, as well as there's a whole bunch of other type of indicators. But for me, I normally use the RSI and the moving average lines. I don't love to have so many indicators. Like imagine if you had like this. Like for me, that would get very, very overwhelming, and I would be, kind of confused of what's going on, and I just want to feel confident in myself. Do you need to view each bar to represent a day for it to be a 200-day moving average line? Do you need to view each bar to represent a day? I'm kind of unsure on the question, to be honest. The 200-day moving average line, in order to view it, you do have, I mean, you can be on any day, really. You can be on the weekly, monthly, quarterly. You guys can see there's all there, as well as if you go to the minute charts. I always will actually use, if I'm looking to trade, I will look at, something like the 15-minute, like look at Adobe, for like day trading and stuff. Looking at something like this, you guys will see it hits that moving average line. This would be a pretty solid day trade, of a strong return. This is like a 2% return from, this 586 to 592 in the matter of, about an hour and a half. But yeah, you can always change the time frame, and it will always adjust the moving average lines. So you guys can see 30 minutes. And the thing is, what I always think of is when you find a stock on the daily that's on the 90-day moving average line, that's going to be a stronger support than a stock that's on, the 30-minute or the 15-minute. You can see it breaks down. Then the 10-minute breaks down more. The 5-minute. Then you have, the 3-minute. All these, the lower down you go, in my opinion, the more these supports kind of fail, to be honest. That's why I love looking at the daily. I'll look at the weekly. I'll also look, occasionally at the monthly. You guys will see the monthly heavy support on that 90-day moving average line. So if this thing was trading like this, now if this sells off, which it probably won't, I'd be very, very surprised if it does. But if it sells off back down to these levels, we understand there's heavy support here. Hop in on a small trade, set your stop loss, and just let this thing ride. That's what I've done in the past. But yeah. Yeah, great question. But yeah, so that's how you guys can go ahead and set it up. And I love Moomoo. I do think they're probably one of the best brokers out there, especially for charting and indicators. They just, I don't know, it's a lot easier for me to look at and see what's going on and stuff. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any last questions, let me know in the chat room here, and then we're gonna just end it here. These were the plays. If you guys are in the course, I'll take a screenshot of these so you guys can take a peek at them and look at some of the trades that I was looking at for this upcoming these past couple of days, really. But yeah, so guys, we'll end it here. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, enjoyed the live stream. If you guys did, hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. We're going to be doing our update on our small account challenge. We're near and around, I think, 690-ish, which is great, from about 640 earlier this week. So we made, about $40-50 in our small account. We'll see what tomorrow brings us, guys. So we'll see you guys later. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Take care.